Hello and welcome back to George's Gaming, guys. Today, me and Dad are going to be doing the finishing a model that should have been finished 3 months ago. It is the Harry Potter Diagon Alley. The first one of this, the first live stream in the series of live streams for this was done on the 2nd of January.
Yeah. You'll probably see behind the rest of the build. So we're just doing the last one today.
The last 2 bags, so the roof.
Well, two sets of bags, yeah.
2 sets, so 4 bags overall. But yeah, so I think this is going to look really nice when it's built. So we're also going to introduce Lohan Ganwick that is here.
Hi guys. Yeah, thanks.
Hello. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, no, you're welcome. No, thank you also for making the time. I think everybody was just a bit busy for the past few weeks. I'm just glad that we actually are finishing this Harry Potter set. So it's actually really good to try and see what we can finish today, and maybe try to see what we can do for the next live streams in the future.
Yeah, well, the next live stream hopefully might be the UCS set that's coming out tomorrow. It's going to be quite a small set, so we'll get it done fairly quickly. It's just under 2,000 pieces, I think, the new X-wing.
Yeah. Don't you guys actually have the former UCS set that came out of the X-wing in 2013?
Yeah, it's I'm hoping they've done something better with the stickers, because the stickers on the last set were wrong.
Yeah.
It was like tracing paper. It's the worst, and the instructions. It was really thin for some reason. The quality wasn't there. But yeah, the new set apparently it's the first time they've actually printed the plaque that goes with it, so there's no sticker.
Yes.
So it's going to be interesting to see how good that looks. Yeah, we're looking forward to that. As you know, I'm a huge fan of my UCS sets. We have 1 or 2.
Yes. Also
so we're actually on Wednesday, because we did a live stream 18 months ago now. We're going to do a full review of the Republic gunship.
Yes.
We also need to review the AT-AT and the land speeder.
Yes. Yeah.
And we've just got the UCS ATST from 2006, I believe it is.
Yes. No, that one. I think it also has a sticker for the front section where it basically gives the description of what the set uses. It's not like which is a printed one, which I actually saw this week when I had some time to build the Commander Cody helmet. Yes. That set was actually a very, very awesome set. My mom was when she walked past, it's like, what is this? And I was like, no, this is Commander Cody helmet. She's like, okay, no. She's not impressed with it, but personally, from my perspective, I really like the set. Yes, these two. I haven't built the what Captain Rex's helmet, but I literally think from a personal perspective or point of view, it is a must-have set if you are a Star Wars fan. And I'm also thinking of getting the 2 sets again, just as a sealed collection.
Yeah.
Because literally, I don't think they will ever make the same set in the future.
No. It's going to be interesting to see what the release of the next helmets, because I think the helmet collection is just something that's going to keep with us for quite a while. But most of them have been really good, to be honest.
What is it? Apparently, I think I can't remember the set's name, but it's also one of the helmets. But I can see it there. It's next to the Storm. Or it's not the Stormtrooper. It's the one with the black helmet.
This one here?
Yes.
The TIE Fighter pilot.
Yes, the TIE Fighter. Thanks. Apparently, that set is going up in price extensively, and it's literally sold out in South Africa. You can't find it. A lot of people are looking for it, and the reason why is because of the symbol of the Empire on the helmet itself.
On the 2 sides of his hat,
Yes, I saw that. So that's actually
one of my favourite ones. Actually, is the Boosh.
Yes. I also
really impressed by that.
apparently a lot of people were asking or looking for the set in South Africa, but Lego certified stores here in South Africa, I'm not sure. But apparently they're not getting the set. That's what I
Really?
saw with regards to comments or posts that were made on the Saffels. So if South African people kind of like or big fans of Star Wars want to get the set, they probably need to organize it with friends or family members, just to buy it for them overseas.
That's a shame because out of the 3 sets, I mean, George disagreed with me. Well, I thought that the Boosh for me was probably the best one out of all of them.
Yeah, it's just sad that they're not getting the sets. I don't know what's the issue. It's the same thing that we had with the issue of the South African certified stores when they, that Forestman set. I discussed it on the group where it was apparently had to come out with the Lion Knight scarf.
The small gift with purchase one.
Yes. Yeah. And that when you purchase it, you were supposed to get it. And apparently last year, the South African certified store said no, they weren't getting it. And then in December, they got it, and then they started selling the sets or selling and giving it away to other people. While the other people that bought the Lion Knight set in last year in June, July, did not get the set. So I saw last week they tried to sell it to me again but I need to exchange 5,000 points just to get the set, and I was like, no, that 5,000 points, that's going for my what's his name, Lord of the Rings at Rivendell set.
Oh, that's a gorgeous set.
Yes, it really looks amazing, and I'm not sure when the Dol Guldur, or it's one of the Mordor sets. It's apparently coming out at the end of this year or beginning next year. I'm not sure, but apparently Sauron, the minifigure, is going to come with it. So that will be an iconic figure to have. So
hopefully they'll keep on with the theme of Lord of the Rings now, because I think there's so much potential there. So many iconic buildings. Even if they did like a mini scale, miniature or something like that, I think it'd be amazing.
Yeah, also like if they have diorama sets, like for instance the Bridge of Khazad-dûm, and also apparently someone made a set of the eagles with Gandalf on top of it. Like almost like you have in Harry Potter with the dragons. What's his name? I think Harry Potter's owl and
Hedwig.
Yes. So it's apparently we never know, but I would also like to see some of the Hobbit sets. That will be a good one to combine it with Lord of the Rings. But we'll have to wait and see what Lego's plans is. But I personally feel this year is actually a very promising year for Lego Star Wars. Very, very potential. A lot of good sets that's coming out, especially with the Mandalorian itself. A lot of people were very happy with that specific. I think was one of that enemies that the Mandalorian was actually facing on Mandalore itself. It looked like a spider machine robot.
Yeah.
That set.
I'm not sure about that set. I think it could be okay. The pictures, I don't think they're much justice.
Yeah, but I think what will lead it to sell very quickly is due to the figure, Bo-Katan. Yeah, because I only know thus far it was 2 sets in the past that had Bo-Katan minifigure itself.
Because there's 2 sets with that minifigure in, isn't there? You got the spider tank and the snub fighter. I think it's got her in as well.
Yes, and then the other one, the newest one that came out, I think it was literally the final episode of The Mandalorian, where there's a Mandalorian follower, like one of the soldiers that's with Bo-Katan, that's also included in the set. So, we'll see what actually happens. But I think there's a lot of potential now for Star Wars, and I think if that other, what was it? If the Venator or what was the Class Destroyer? they bring that one out with Captain Rex. Because
Yes.
last night I saw an image that was posted of how the latest figures will look like. And like for instance, the ammunition that Captain Rex was actually wearing on his chest, I think it's on the left-hand side. It's like almost like the Indiana Jones, that pocket
Yeah.
he wears. So it's like a rubber piece that they've actually made and placed on top of his chest. So apparently that if you buy that set and you just sell the figure itself, the value of that figure will be about $1,000. That's what they say. So
It's ridiculous. so definitely a day one purchase then.
yes, definitely. But I really hope they don't make it too expensive. But that is something that I definitely would go for.
Yeah.
And that specific other pirate set, I think it's the Icons or it's an idea set that Xavier was also talking about last time.
Yeah.
I can't remember what its name, but it's coming out, I think June or July. That's especially with the pirates, the Barracuda Bay. If you can combine the two of them, that will be very, very nice. So yeah. I think I'm the one that's actually talking too much.
So I think what we do is we'll get on with the building.
Yes.
We can carry on talking about the Star Wars bits of the building.
Yes.
So the bit we're building today, because I forgot the name of it, was Weasley's Wizard Wheezes, and it's got Nocturne Alley at the side, which is literally just a sign, so you don't really build Nocturne Alley, but it does say that you do. I'll just find out where we got to.
How many books did it have last time? I can't remember. Like 4 or 5.
Yeah, there were three books previously, so each of these sort of double sections.
Okay.
And then a single book for the whole of this one. Here we go. So yeah, let me change the camera on ours. Change the build one so I can actually see what we're doing.
Yes, that's nice.
I'll split it that way as well. So yeah, so we've got the 4 figures so far. So we've got the 2 Weasley brothers. I can't remember the names off the top of my head now. Do you remember, George? Can you remember, Lohan, what the names are?
I know one of them was George.
Yeah, George and
Fred.
George and Fred, that's it. And then you got Lucius and Draco Malfoy.
Yes.
This book.
And then that's it. They're the last minifigures that are in the whole set.
Yeah, so I really love this set, I must admit. And I like the fact it's not very deep. I mean, you can see the entire depth of the set.
Yes.
If anything protrudes from the back, they've actually made it so it'll fold in. So you can have it flat to the wall, or you can actually put the 2 of the sets back to back.
Yes.
So I do like the way they've done that.
Well, I think that putting it back to back, the only way that would look proper is if you have it on the table or something. And you build like a diorama of the whole like that properly.
Well, I think although it's Harry Potter, it actually fit in sort of Lego City anyway. I think it'd be quite nice.
Yeah, that will be actually very interesting. Like for instance, that one set where I can't remember its name. I will actually go and look it up. But it's kind of like that feature where it's inside a building, and then you can just shift the 2 pieces away from each other.
Yeah. I'm trying to get started, George. I'll into the back.
It's a Grimald. It's the Harry Potter 12 Grimald place.
Okay. Where you get the car and everything with it.
Yes. So basically, the building can shift from one place to the other.
Okay.
So I think that will be kind of like interesting if you can add it to Lego City. But apparently, this weekend there was an exhibition there in Lego at the Lego Certified stores in Sandton, in South Africa, Johannesburg. But I haven't had time to actually go to the displays and go and look at what the other people are actually building, like with regards to boxes. Yeah, it would be nice if I can actually go and have the time to go and see what other people are actually doing. But yeah, with the pictures that I saw, you can actually see that there is potential, but it's not as good as Charles'
Yeah,
exhibition with his sets. Because apparently Chow and his friends are actually opening a business
yeah,
in Singapore. So everything that you are seeing on his video clips is a combination of everybody that's combined or working together in the business, and everybody is either selling sets, they're selling snacks and coffee, and basically also building mocks which they can display so that people can
yeah,
walk around. And it's also kind of like if you are working, you can go to the shop, or like it's kind of like a coffee shop, and just relax, and you can just stand and look at what sets they are selling, or what is being displayed. I think it's kind of like a very nice feature to have.
yes. Oh, it's excellent. Because say the mocks they do on their channel is phenomenal.
Yes,
It's
yeah,
just it's the small details. It's
and
I'd
it's
love to
massive.
have that sort of skill.
Yeah, it's really massive. Like I don't know where Charles gets the time for it, but he and his team is actually building amazing sets. And I think basically if they compete in a competition, they would destroy their
Oh,
competitors.
definitely.
Definitely, but yeah. So for this coming month, what sets are you guys looking or going to buy and start buildings?
Well, we've definitely got some Star Wars sets coming.
The
Uh,
large amount of May the Fourth.
yeah, so out to the May the 4th sets. The X-Wing, 100% definitely getting. The two dioramas, so you have the Endor speeder bike
Yes.
and the Emperor's throne room. Also got the Executor Superstar Destroyer, which looks really nice as well. That's quite large. It's about 43 centimeters long, I think.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, that looks like a really good set. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I'd never be able to get the UCS one. It's just crazy money, even if it's opened.
Yes.
So it's sort of second prize, really. But it
Yes.
does look really nice.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, it looks like very small, but like for instance, but when you build it and you display it, it really
Yeah.
looks amazing.
Yeah, then I think that's it for the ones that and of course we've already got the Battle of Endor Heroes,
Yes, yes.
which for me is, as a single collection of brickheads, I think is the best thing the Lego's ever released.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
variety of the minifigures you get in it is fantastic. The brickheads you get in it are fantastic. I love the fact that they don't put stickers on the brickheads as well. Everything's printed.
Yeah, it's almost like the Lord of Rings briquette. There's no stickers on it. Everything is basically printed, and I think that will be kind of like also a very valuable set. The briquette, the Star Wars. So, but it depends on everybody's decision of what they actually want. So yeah, but I definitely
I'm impressed with the Lord of the Rings brickheads. So especially the Balrog. I thought that was fantastic.
Yes, if anybody actually is a Lord of the Rings fan, I would really recommend of getting the briquette with Gandalf and the Balrog. That's a good one. I've heard a lot of people complain about the Frodo and the Smeagol's one. The Smeagol's is a bit, apparently people say it's a bit weird, but the Aragorn and the Arwen briquette, it's a kind of okay. Yeah, but I think the Star Wars one is actually very good.
Yeah, I think just the collection they put together in that one box.
Yes,
it's a very good starter point. You get 5 really good sets.
Yes,
And I'll say I was really happy we were able to get that a bit early because it was the Easter weekend. They had the Star Wars, what's the proper name? Star Wars Celebration for Europe 2023.
Yes, I saw it there in London. What's his name? One of our friends in our WhatsApp group actually attended the session. You can remember. Michael actually attended the exhibition there in London.
Did he?
Yes, he actually. Yeah, he actually showed his girlfriend actually bought him the limited edition watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's basically he posted it on our WhatsApp group. So
I'll have a look. I missed that one then.
Yeah, yeah, I saw it, but it really looks amazing.
But did you see the exclusive prize that Lego's given away?
No. With regards to sets that's coming out there, this.
No, it's a very special one actually. If you bought something at the Lego part of the exhibition,
yes.
I think you have to spend about £40. They gave you a code, so it's exclusive to people that are able to go.
Yes.
And it's to win one of only 7 in the world platinum R2D2 minifigure.
Sure.
The Lego values it's about £3,000. I've seen unofficially it's about $25,000.
That's that would be nice if you can actually get something like that.
So it looks fantastic. Be a dream to have something like that, but yeah, they're giving one away, so it's amazing.
Yeah, and basically, so you guys are still waiting for your Star Wars sets for May the 4th.
So the only one we got was the Endor.
Yes.
Because we bought it from eBay. From some other things, so no end of them on eBay from
yes. Yeah,
it's a shame because it's nice we're able to get it, but it's a shame how many went straight on eBay.
Yeah. But like what we also saw on that on the TikTok, where someone posted that video of the scanner that was actually taking place on Lego, where the one store then I think it was Mexico or New Mexico, I can't remember, was actually printing minifigures.
Yeah.
And then basically selling it to people without the consent of Lego, the big guys on top. So, like for instance, there was this one guy that had 140 Commander Cody minifigures. So, and they were linking it to this guy. I was like, I don't know how he managed to get 140 Commander Cody minifigures.
No. But he was actually printing them himself?
No, basically he bought it from the store itself. So they kind of like printed it for him, and then he kind of like bought it. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, but that's part of that's part of life. It's if they actually want to do it, they have to explain it to the management. It's not our problem. But I kind of like at the moment I'm looking at getting a couple of the what's his name, the T walkers.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm looking to get 2 more of them before they actually get sold out. Like to create my own clone army.
Yeah.
And the Republic fighter tanks.
Yes.
Maybe 3 of them to combine them with my 501st clone troopers. Kind of like, it's a kind of like you're creating your own big, massive clone squad, your like miniature army with some good support from tanks and basically the ATT walkers. So.
Yeah, so George likes the battle packs, the 501st. So
yes.
You've got 2 ATTs, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. But they
Yeah.
are fantastic sets. So the 80
Yes.
tier I think is brilliant.
Yeah, apparently, what's his name? They are literally flying off the shelves in South Africa. Like, there's this one store, Imported Toy, that's actually selling the set. Lego Certified Stores is selling it for 2,600 Rand. They are selling it for between 2,000 2,100 Rand.
Oh wow.
So it's literally flying off the shelves. So even the 500 first, it's literally sold out. You can't get them anymore. Not any out of the stores. What's his name? That Republic fighter tank. Everybody is basically, it's not being sold by Imported Toy. It's only Kitty Winks that's selling it, but they are buying it in mass bulk and then selling it for between 500 and 600 Rand. So, yeah, I'm looking to kind of like get between 4 to 5 of those sets, just to kind of like some of them I will sell in the future, and the others I would basically build for my clone, mini clone army.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just a project that I'm working on, but it's not going to happen that soon. So I'm kind of like just looking at firstly getting that Rivendell set. Yeah, because I think that set will be sold out very, very soon.
Yeah, the Rivendell set, as I say, I liked the Hogwarts Castle.
Yes.
I think Rivendell is a lot better.
Yeah, it like the detail. I don't know if you actually saw all that stickers detail that they printed on that set itself.
Yes.
Especially of that the last battle that took place between it was the allies, the men and elves that fought against Mordor, and it's the first scenes of the Fellowship of the Ring, and then where Isildur actually cut off Sauron's fingers with the ring. So
I did like that. We had the scenes.
Yes. And then basically where the elves. I don't know if you actually watched that series on Amazon of the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, the prequel.
Sort of yes, basically where the elves started moving from. No, it was not the elves. It was basically the Condorians or it's a specific group of men that actually started moving to Middle Earth. They depicted that before the city actually, or the certain land mass was disappeared into the sea. I can't remember the Dunedain. The Dunedain.
That's it. Yes.
Yes.
No, so a lot of people didn't like that series, but I thought it was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was alright.
Yeah, I heard apparently Peter Jackson was when he made The Hobbit, Warner Bros. Basically kind of like prevented him to actually bring out the big potential of The Hobbit.
Yeah.
So he was kind of like he wasn't allowed to do a couple of things, and Peter Jackson wasn't happy with it. So now it looks like now with the new movie that they are making, they are actually it's going to be based off the Rohirrim.
Okay.
Yes. So basically, it's going to be based on probably a year before the battle that took place with at Minas Tirith and the final few days of the War of the Ring. So I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm just thinking about it. But I think now with Peter Jackson that is given the reins to take control of the movie itself, it might be a lot better and be same quality of what Lord of the Rings was itself.
Because there was another book, wasn't there? Is it the Silmarillion or something? There was part of the Lord of the Rings series, or the part of the Middle Earth series.
I'm not sure. there's so many series that's actually coming out. I'm not seeing everything. Even like, for instance, they're talking about the new Assassin's Creed series that is coming out very soon.
I've not seen anything on that.
Yeah, apparently there's a new. It's coming out very soon. Not sure. I've not seen it, but that will be an interesting one to see. But yeah, there's. I think for now, Peter Jackson must just make sure that he makes a very, very good series or movie, whatever he wants to make for the next Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit.
Yes. No, so the 6 films were amazing. Yes.
Yes. But like, I also feel like The Hobbit itself, like the first and the third movie was really good, but it didn't match the movies of the Lord of the Rings itself.
No.
Like the last movie of the Return of the King was actually was out of the 6, that was the best movie for me.
Yes. No, I agree with that one. So I hate the dark brown because you can't. It's hard to see it. There's several parts in there. I'm not sure. Right. So it's big.
Yeah, and even if you build some of the sets with the light, like the color of black, dark gray, and light gray, yes, that can confuse you extremely. Like you're not sure what you need to add there, certain sections.
Yeah. It's out on the camera, I don't know if you can see that or not. It's a nice colourful banister there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you guys actually seen some of the new Ninjago sets that's coming out this year? Oh, this summer.
No, I haven't. I mean, you used to really be into Ninjago, but I must admit, I went a bit off the Ninjago. But yeah, we need to have a proper look again. See, I think the last one we did properly.
Yes.
We got the bounty, haven't we?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yes. Yeah, I also have the bounty hunter. But yeah, there's this one. I don't know if it's kind of like, it looks like these transformer. It looks like a transformer, but it's kind of like Ninjago sets. Like for instance, Jay's Titan mech, and then there's this other one that they brought out a bit earlier. I'm just looking for it, but some of the Ninjago sets actually looks very good. Oh, here it is. It's the Ninja Ultra Combo Mech. I don't know if you guys. Yeah, it actually looks very nice. It looks like the Transformer sets. It's really different from what I've actually seen. You know, most of the time Ninjago is looking at the dragons.
Yes.
So they're so focused on that, but they're not actually focusing on other stuff.
Yeah, so I can't actually remember the last Ninjago set that we had. Well, that you actually built.
No,
because we started off. George got not the Garden City, is it? Is it the Garden City?
no.
The one before that, wasn't it? Just for Ninjago City, I think it was. Which was really nice. And so the Garden City looked really, really good as well. But we never went down that route. So we've got a couple of ones. You like the vehicles, didn't you?
Yeah.
Back in the time, and a couple of the dragons.
Back in the time, you mean back in the day?
You know what I mean.
Loosely.
I mean loosely. It's
Yeah,
cheap.
yeah, and basically the new what's his name? Jurassic Park set. I don't know if you guys.
I'm not the biggest fan of the Jurassic Park set, to be honest. I thought the gates were fantastic, and I thought the diorama was amazing.
Yes.
But I'm not the biggest fan of it because we've got a couple of them. We got I think it's the T-Rex transport thing and the Indomitus pen. But they're not, compared to what else is out on the market, I'm not that impressed, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm looking at the newest ones that's coming out. You know, the first Jurassic Park
Yeah.
movie. I'm looking at those ones because there's apparently also a set that's coming out with the long neck,
Oh, okay.
and that
Oh,
I think
no.
would be basically I think that will be an iconic set to have. Not a lot of people actually have that, or will, probably won't be able to get their hands on that set.
No.
So yeah, and I'm not sure if they're going to make more of these sets in the future. Like, I also think Jurassic Park will sometime also reach its end with regards to what they're making.
Yeah.
But you never know. Like, Lego is also expanding to such an extent. Like for instance, I also think they're going to sell a lot of sets with regards to Super Mario.
Yes.
Like with the new movie that came out, like a lot of people are going crazy about that movie. um
It is a
it's
good movie, actually. It is. We quite enjoy that, don't we?
Yeah.
But I think the Indiana Jones as well. I think when that comes out in June,
yes,
I mean, I think there's a quite nice future for the Indiana Jones set. 'Cause there's so much potential over the be 5 films now with the new one.
yeah, because what I saw when I built the one set this week when I had some time, the Escape from the Lost Tomb.
Yeah, oh, it's fantastic. I love that.
That set is absolutely amazing. I must tell you, I saw in a lot of countries that those sets were selling out on the shelves, and Lego was actually struggling to basically keep up with the demand of the sets.
Yeah,
So, if you kind of like are a big Indiana Jones fan or just a collector of Indiana Jones, I would also basically, if you want to get sealed collection and stuff like that, not of that big one that's the diorama, but I would really recommend of getting the one where it's the with the fighter plane and the Escape from the Lost Tomb. That those two sets are, if you have it also as a sealed collection,
oh,
yes,
try and get on the camera, try and get the right direction.
yes. So basically, those two sets, if you can get those ones also sealed, I would definitely recommend it because I think it will sell out very very quickly.
Yes,
The diorama is a bit. I won't say it's pricey, but it provides a lot of features,
yes,
gaming or play features for the children itself. And I think it goes for about 2,700 rand here in South Africa. Just
yes.
if you,
No, it's about 120, I think. Yeah,
yes,
about 110, 120. I think.
yes. But I also really like that one section of the diorama where there's that certain light which you can press. And then
Yes,
it shines on the ornament that I can't remember what the ornament's name is, but
yeah.
it's
I'll just call it the idol.
yes.
No, no, yeah.
So basically, that's a very very nice feature.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
I really
the thing I liked about that set is it's got some great play features,
yes.
but they haven't lost the aesthetics because they're putting the play features in. It
Mm.
still looks amazing.
And the stickers, the stickers is really good. But
Yeah.
yeah, and the thing is, what was also interesting, there was a sticker of the Barnacle, the first Barnacle set. It was the Barnacle that basically is part of the water element.
Yeah,
It was for one of the Barnacles that came out in 2001. I can't remember its name, but the other one, iconic section, was the Star Wars section, which was on one of R2D2.
yeah,
Uh, and I can't remember the other droid's name, but yeah, it did. It was also basically shown on the stickers itself. So, what I also think the Indiana Jones sets basically provides a lot of play features that other sets don't actually have. It brings them back to what the play features was of Lego itself. Well, that was why people actually bought Lego.
Yeah, so the dynamics definitely changed because I think probably 90% of Lego that's sold now is not to play with.
Yes, it's more for display features.
Yeah,
Because
which is
even
a shame because Lego.
yes, like if you think about it, a lot of when we bought castles in the past, it had a lot of play features like traps.
Yeah,
The drawbridge that actually went up and down. I remember it was one of the Royal Knights where it was a gatehouse, and you had to pull a lever, and then the bridge would basically collapse,
yeah.
fall down, and then the figure would fall into the water.
Oh, okay, I'm not seeing that.
Yeah, and the bridges will basically also. Yeah, it's absolutely. I think that's probably something that Lego might be missing with their new sets.
Yeah,
A lot of people are just going now for the display features. It's not becoming like a sets that you can play with anymore.
no. I say we don't tend to play any sets, do we? Really, it's just build and display or try. So yeah, so nice to see you again, Matt and Louise. It's been a long time since we've spoken. But yeah, so I say once we've finished the decoratings, we're sorting our room out at the minute, whether the Rivendell and the castle are going. We've been talking about it a long time. We'll have to do sort of a room guide.
Yes, I would definitely recommend that.
You done your buddy?
Are you going to kind of like display or put like your Rivendell set in this perspex or acrylics?
No, we haven't got room, to be honest.
Sure.
Everything is a little bit cramped. Although the Rivendell and the Lord of the Rings, I think we've managed to space them out quite nicely. And we've finally put the Titanic somewhere over them on top of it.
Yes, I saw that picture that you posted on the group.
Yeah, I think it looks fantastic there. It's nice to actually see it properly.
Yes. Yeah, no, the thing is, like I also see a lot of people that are huge Lego fan collectors. They literally start building themselves a special room in the house. Like our one friend, I can't remember his name, but it's Little Bricks.
Yeah.
But literally built himself a basement where he's actually displaying all his sets.
Yeah, I wish we'd have space for that.
Yes. No, because
in the UK, there's no everything is such a premium in terms of space.
And so I think that's currently the problem. Like if you buy too many Lego, you will set with the problem of not being able to display all the sets that they are basically selling. And and the thing is, what I'm also picking up is the pace which Lego is actually bringing out sets. It's at such a fast pace, you literally cannot cope with the demand at which they are bringing out new sets. Like that's why Brandon basically also said he's just focusing on Star Wars. That's all. He's not going to buy any other sets. It's just Star Wars because just think if you need to buy Harry Potter, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, etc., etc. It's just becoming too much. You cannot buy everything.
Well, that's the thing. We try to diversify and get different types of sets, but I say there's just too many coming out. And I think the issue nowadays is not just the fact they release loads.
Yes,
it's the size of them. Most of the sets are getting a lot bigger.
Definitely.
It's when you look this year, we'll say the Rivendell, you've got the new X-Wing coming out. It's unless you're going for the ones that have got play features, you're looking at least 2,000 pieces.
Yes.
And I say a lot of them like 40 centimeters, 50 centimeters long. There's only so much space.
Yes, I think. Yeah, I think basically what the guys or Lego's business strategy is basically keep on the, like in the past they would just make sets for to be displayed on shelves for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Now, to ensure that they have a constant cash flow into the business, that's why they're making so many sets, so that it keeps on ensuring that there's a cash flow that's coming into the business on a regular basis. And basically, if you remember, in the past, they only built certain specific sets that was massive and had was very, very and had a lot of pieces. The others was small sets.
Yeah.
And now I think the business strategy is basically to taking into consideration the price and building it to such a scale and not making it a much more kind of like play features, but more display features.
Yes.
So, like in the past, I remember most of my castle sets that I bought was play features, most of them.
Yeah.
So,
play features is definitely a thing of the past.
Yes.
That was one of the refreshing things about the Indiana Jones, the fact that they had actually gone back to that play features, but you could tell with the way it designed that kept the display side of it high in mind, because it, as they just works either way.
Definitely. And and that one set that I actually did not bring out of Indiana Jones this year.
Yeah.
There was some controversial stuff going around with regards to it. Apparently, it was based on religion that actually kept them from bringing out the set.
Right.
I'm not really sure, but it was sad that they actually didn't bring it out. It would have been a very nice set to have, but in the end, it is apparently they are bringing it out, but I'm not sure if they're removing certain aspects of the set itself, just to ensure it doesn't have any conflict with the public itself.
Yeah.
So we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen.
Right. So hi Louise and Matt. So just to catch up on where we are, so we're building the can't remember the name again. Weasley's Wizard Wheezes at Nocturne Avenue. Well, Nocturne Alley, even Avenue. Ugh. It's been a while since I watched Harry Potter. So we're on the final build of the Diagon Alley, which is behind us just here. Don't know how easy it is to see. When we finish the build, we'll bring it all on the table. And we're down to just these 2 bags left now. So, so we're not doing too bad. Oh, sorry, not that bag and that bag, that bag and that one. So it's going pretty well. Have you finished this side?
No,
Or do I need to do my bit?
Yeah. Not doing everything for you.
I thought you would do everything for me, George.
You're not good enough to actually do it for yourself as well as I can.
Yeah, right.
And why not do your such, actually?
I was just a bit interested. Have you guys actually checked if how many people are part of the stream, or is it just the 3 of us, or?
There's 2 watching at the minute, so I think Louise might still be here. But I've just enjoyed the chat, to be honest.
Yeah, it's been nice.
It's not a late evening one.
No, it's a lot of people might be having their Sunday lunches, to be honest.
No, look, it's fine. After like the Sunday lunch, sometimes people will actually go and sit and enjoy and watch something. So, you never know what happens, because people actually tend to do a lot of stuff on a Sunday afternoon. So just to try and relax before the new week starts. Were you actually part of the kind of like the teams that were actually participating in that 4-day working period or not?
No, no.
Well,
No, not over here.
No,
Whether
yes,
that will come or not, I don't know. But
no, it was just interesting to hear. Like they say, it is a very successful principle, but I'm not sure if it's going to be viable for a lot of organizations out there.
to be honest, I mean, really, if we went down to 4 days, we wouldn't get everything produced that we needed to get produced.
Yes,
We're struggling the 7 days.
yes, yes.
So I can't see it. I can't see it being done where I'm working, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. I think, for instance, if you are a manufacturer of products, I don't think it will be possible with a 4-day period.
No. Oh, and to bring up something completely different to Lego.
Yes, yes.
I'm actually, I don't know if we've told you before, myself and George do a thing called Park Run.
that's
On a Saturday morning, Saturday morning at 9 a.m. So I'm about as unfit as you can get. So we started this park run, which is a 5K run.
Yes, yes.
More of a walk for me, to be honest. But it's 5K that we do every Saturday. So I've done 22 now, I think.
Oh, that's good.
And I've signed up to do the London 10K in September.
Sure. Okay, that's good.
I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it yet. But yes, I'm actually decided to raise money for charity. So I'm doing it for the Macmillan Cancer Trust.
Okay. That
So,
will be that will be actually very interesting. Like for instance, you can also, for instance, do it for charity with regards to raising funds to buy like specific Lego sets that you can donate to hospitals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will actually be very interesting.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to it. I'm a bit apprehensive because I struggle with 5K. I won't lie about that one. So I tend to walk more than I jog on a 5K.
yes.
But I'm really looking forward to be able to do it around London and all its landmarks and just having the atmosphere of being. I know it's not the marathon, but it's the same people that organise it.
Yes.
To be able to take part in something like that and know that I'm doing good for the charity, I think will be fantastic. Yes.
Yeah, that's very interesting. So, do you have a couple of people that are going to sponsor you, or are you still looking for people?
Still looking. So I tentatively put £250 as what I'd like to raise. So I'm up to 130 so far. So
Okay.
the one that sponsored me.
Okay.
But yeah, it's going to be hard. I'm hoping I can do sort of an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes.
Yes. But what's his name? For instance, do they say can you decide to either walk it or run it, or is it up to you?
It's completely up to you. There's
Okay, but you have to complete it in a certain period of time, eh?
I think there probably will be, but I've not seen it. But I looked at when the opportunity came up. First thing I did was looked at the times that people did in my age bracket last year.
Yes.
And I think the slowest was about an hour and 50 minutes. So if I can do an hour and 50 minutes as a sort of maximum, I'll be very happy with that.
And how long does it take you to do a 5K?
Well, I got my personal best yesterday, and I did that in 41 minutes and 26 seconds.
Yeah, no, then I would definitely you will if you keep up with that pace and you try and exercise according to a specific schedule, I think you will make it. before that's what 1 hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah, because I know the second half's going to be a struggle. Because I say by the time I finish the 5K,
Yes.
I'm about dead on my feet, to be honest.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the challenge.
Yes.
And it's actually really nice because work has put it in their newsletter.
Yes.
So I actually had a full page in the newsletter, which was a bit surprising. But it's good. And I say that Macmillan helped us a lot over the last few years with my wife and I say a couple of uncles and my aunts with the support they're giving them and the family. It's just fantastic.
Yeah, my recommendation would basically be like, for instance, you don't just practice 4 or 5K. Like you mentioned, you're going to do it in November, eh?
September. So September 24th.
Okay, so basically.
So we've got an app, or we downloaded the app, the Couch to 10K.
Yes.
Oh, that's hard work.
Basically, I would like try and see how far I can push it. Like you kind of like this is now the beginning of May. Try and see, because each month try and do an additional kilometer. Like this.
What we've talked about is because when we do the park run, it's actually 3 laps. For the
Yes.
5K. Is that we'll start building up. So we'll turn up before park run's due to start and do a lap before, and then after a short while we'll do 2 laps before and build us up that way. So we still do the park run, but overall we're doing up to the 10K.
Yes. Yeah, I think that will be good because you like, for instance, we have the like, for instance, also like marathons, but 2 of our biggest marathons here in South Africa is the 2 Oceans, which they run in Cape Town area, and then the other one is basically the Comrades Marathon. I think it's the longest marathon in the world, but it's like over 100 kilometers.
Oh wow!
Which you need to do. It's but that's
breath just you saying it.
But like, for instance, they start very, very early. Like I think they start at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and then they only finish at between 10 and like the first runners finish off between 10 and 11.
Yeah, I think if there was me doing that, it might be 10 or 11 weeks. Hello, hours.
No, but you know what they actually do is they actually take there's like people that have actually finished the Comrades like probably 20 to 30 times, and what he does is he trains the people according to a certain schedule, so everybody ensures that they stay with the bus, like they stay in a group and they run according to the same pace, and then eventually they do make it in the end. Because if you go, I think if it's past 11 hours, then it's and you haven't made it, you basically it's finished. You can't. The race is then finished.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
No, I was tempted though because you could go into the ballot for next year's London Marathon.
You're joking.
But, so I thought this year it was too much, but I'm hoping if the 10K goes okay and we carry on with it and keep improving like we are, that next year I might actually try and get into put myself into the ballot for the marathon.
Okay.
We're gonna be like the Lego sets. You can be up till midnight waiting for it to start. Get down in first.
Well, you've got there's normally a week to be able to put your name down for it, and then it'll be
what age can you do it from?
I presume 15, same as 10K, to be honest. But yeah, to be able to take part in the marathon, I saw a video. I think it was I'm watching it this morning, actually. He was the last person to finish the London Marathon.
Yes.
And it was just that achievement. It doesn't matter what speed he was doing it, to get to an end, to get to the end of it, you've still completed the marathon. And
Yeah.
you get your medal, you get your T-shirt, the same as someone who does it in 2 hours, and it's that achievement. So if I could get to that point and get to the end of the marathon, I'd be so it'd just be amazing. But we'll see how this year goes first, because I say if
I would rather recommend. Let's see how the 10Ks go.
Yeah.
Like I used to also run marathons, but not like big marathons. It was like the 5Ks and the 10Ks, just for raising funds for the school. But it was mostly for my father's school. He was the principal, so he just asked me, like, we could just run for the school, just to raise funds for the school itself. And I was like, no, it's fine. But yeah, it's like literally what actually happened was it's almost like relays in athletics, like the 4x100 relay. Like, for instance, the first person starts running the first 100 meter, then he hands over the stick to the other person, then they run the whole. It continues like that for the full 400 meters. So that's what actually happened in the one race that I actually did, where it was, I think each person had to run 5 kilometers. And I trained for 6 kilometers, and I was like, okay, no, I'm sure I'll manage to cope with the 5Ks very easily. Then what happened was one of the guys didn't actually pitch for the for his heat that he had to run. So basically, I had to run double that. So I was used to run a 10K. So yes. When I finished the race, I was dead. I was so tired. I got in the car. I was sleeping all the way home. When I got it home, I just fell on top of my bed. I was sleeping until very late that evening. I was so tired because you don't expect it. Like, you think, no, it's just going to be a 5K. Next moment, it's not a 5K. It's a 10K.
Yeah, that'd be my worst nightmare at the minute.
Yes.
Well, I've never been a distance runner. I've always suffered of asthma, so I was always a short distance runner rather than long distance.
Yeah, preaching.
Yes.
And but yeah, so I'm just really pleased where it's gone, because we did our first ever park run. Because I think park runs all over the world. So do you have park run in South Africa?
I'm not sure. Really. To be honest with you, I'm not sure. I know that there is, for instance, people that train for certain marathons or for cross country, and they run in certain areas, like, for instance, Alberton. But then they just record their times and then they publish it in the newspaper. But it's not like big achievements. Like, the people do just. It's kind of like they're trying to motivate the people to actually exercise, but it's kind of like they run in groups because it's also not that safe to run in certain areas. So people tend to run as a group just to ensure that they don't get robbed or something like that. So
So over here, the village single park. Well, it's most of the world, I think. So, but it's very well organised. So every Saturday, it's a 5K run. I think we normally get, that's R1, somewhere around 250 people turn up.
Sure, that's a lot. That's actually a lot.
So we turned to the first one, and I say it's three laps round. And always remember, we got to the second corner, and we'd just gone past the second corner, and the leaders lapped us. It was a bit of a shock, to be honest.
Good sign, is it?
No.
But basically, can you actually run with your dog or something like that?
Yeah, so you can run with your dog as long as it's on a short handheld leash.
Okay.
But yeah, so we got to the end. To be honest, I was just happy to get to the end.
Yes.
And I did it in about 53 minutes.
Oh, no, that's good.
So we did some. Well, we're doing it most weeks,
Yeah.
aren't we? And then just before Christmas, there's a lady there that's been sort of really encouraging me with the running, and we got a PB of 46.5 minutes.
Yes.
And then I had a bit of a break, started again end of January. And I did about 49.5 minutes the first one back.
Yes.
And then I've done, so I think I did 9 the first year. So I've done 13 this year. And only twice have I not improved my time from the previous run.
Yeah.
My PB's down to 41.26. So
that's good.
For me, that's a huge achievement.
No, it's like, for instance, I think you can actually, if you keep on with the exercise and you keep with regards to your schedule, you will probably be able to run it in 1 hour and 20 minutes.
That'd be good. I'd really like that.
Yeah, so that's my estimate. If you keep on with practicing in the same way that you're doing, you do the marathon there in London. Also basically, if you know the route before the time, where you're going to run, I would recommend that you just, if you have the time, just to take a drive around the area on the route, just to see where the pros and the cons are. Like, for instance, that's what I usually did when I was competing extensively. I would always walk the track to see where there's certain areas where I will need to use a lot of energy, or where I can literally increase my speed or sprint or whatever. So yeah, that will be a hint that I can give you with regards to that, because you never know if you're going to go off-road with the marathon. You never know. They sometimes change the track, the race, for specific reasons. You never know.
Yeah, I mean the good thing with the London one is I know it's going to be all roads.
Yes.
So that's the benefit, because that's the only downside of park run. If it has been raining a lot, the start finish and one area around the back of it is actually really slippy with the mud. But generally, 90% of it's on concrete, which is great.
Yeah.
But the thing that's really got me is the community.
Yes.
I think the people that organise the park run and the people we've spoken to that are taking part, it's amazing. It's like a big family. I love it.
It's kind of like the human spirit.
Yeah.
The human spirit that's actually working together to achieve something. So yeah, it's really nice to actually hear it. Kind of like, if everybody, let's say you are doing it for raising funds for a certain thing, and you are doing it for a specific purpose, I think a lot of people will actually start supporting you with regards to it. Yeah, we should actually post that on the group itself.
Yeah.
And basically, if there is can anybody around the world make a donation or not?
That'd be good.
Yeah, because, like, for instance, I just don't know how to do it with regards to the payments. If you make a donation, for instance, from South Africa to a certain account, how that will work. So I just have to figure that out. But I'm sure people on the group will kind of like also make a donation towards it, because it's for like, for instance, you say you are running for the purpose
of cancer support.
Yes, cancer support, and basically that's what happened with me. What was I think was 2019, where I also almost got a cancer scare. So literally, and I had to undergo a certain operation with regards to it, to remove a certain aspect of. It was a certain lump in my
Yeah.
left arm, and there were cells that were prominent for cancer. So they literally had to remove the lump
Blimey.
on my left arm. So, but due to the lump that was basically just covering the area, it didn't allow the cells to spread to certain
Oh,
areas.
okay.
So yeah, each 2 years, I need to go for a checkup. So it's because you never know what kind of cancers there are.
Yeah.
And I know one of my mom's friends that were with her in school in the 1970s. I think she finished high school in 1974, and
Yeah.
the one friend basically passed away just last year, just before the 31st of December. He passed away
Yeah.
due to cancer.
This you hear so much of it now. It's the amount of people around me, my wife included, was like my mum, a couple of uncles, my aunt. They've all had cancer. It's it affects so many people.
Yes. And the thing is also what is very nice, what I'm seeing, especially with my MBA, how companies are pushing now to develop new technologies to attack or kind of like confront cancer,
Yeah.
especially with the developing of the micro mechanisms, like robots, which I can just inject the small robot into your veins,
Yeah.
and it starts actually looking for cancer cells and it destroys the cancer cells.
It's crazy, isn't it?
So you rather support aspect. It's almost like, for instance, Elon Musk that's striving towards getting people to or the development or the designing of these rockets to send people to Mars.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are against him, but if you think about it, he's kind of like it's almost like what Neil Armstrong said. It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. We're kind of like expanding now from planet Earth to other planets to expand our boundaries and seeing what is out there, and maybe use if we identify new materials or elements we can utilize to support us or to assist the mankind or human race.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I would definitely recommend that you post the thing on the group, and if we are able to make any donations, just to give us the guidance.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. It's actually through the Vitality website, so I'll post a link on there.
Yes, if we can do that, that's 100%.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, because also, what's his name? I support like for instance, the Anne van Dyck Cheetah Center.
Right.
So, or the SPCA, it's certain charities which looks after animals that have been abandoned.
Oh, okay.
So basically, I normally buy them like dog food or blankets or toys, which I can just give to the animals, which is in the animal shelters and stuff like that. Sometimes these organizations that are not supported by the government also run out of funds or food, and they
Yes.
can't support the animals. Or, for instance, I'm not a huge fan of giving money to people.
No.
I'll rather buy them the necessary stuff that they require to run certain aspects, or you can kind of like pay the water and electricity that they used for that month period, just to
Yeah.
assist them. So from yours, kind of like a way of supporting the community.
No, that's really good.
Yeah. But I think if we can get that up and running, and we'll see what we can achieve.
That'd be amazing. Thank you.
No, basically, I think it would be also nice to kind of like make a video or something like that. You can post on the YouTube channel, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm looking. looking forward to it. So, as I say, any help, that anyone can
Yes.
get, I really appreciate it.
Yes. But basically, also like the logo of the channel, Georgie's Gaming Guide, or what and then also your support from the Cancer Association or the whatever you're supporting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cancer support.
yeah. No, that I think that will actually work.
Excellent, that's a good idea. Thank you.
You're welcome. So how's it going now with that set so far? Is it almost finished?
Yeah, we're not doing too bad. I think it's going the wrong way. Let's change that around.
Dad making mistakes once again.
It wasn't me.
Yes, it was.
It definitely wasn't me.
It was Dobby. There's
something wrong here.
Did you actually see they are actually bringing out? I'm not sure if it's going to be just a set that they are going to give when you purchase specific sets, but it's apparently it's Dobby.
Is that official one? Because I thought that was sort of fan build.
I'm not sure. I saw it, but I was like, I'm not sure if I'll buy something like that. Like, I'm not, like for instance, like the Phoenix and Hedwig and the Hungarian Horntail. Yes, that was really nice because I've actually last night I had some time just to take off the perspex of some of my cupboards because I'm buying some of the figures, which was part of the Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
But, so, like for instance, Doctor Strange, the Hulk, Captain America, all those other figures, iconic figures. And the new. I don't know if you've bought the new Hulk Buster, not the big one, the small Hulk Buster.
The smaller one, yes, we've got that somewhere. But I surprised George when he came in the shop in 1 week.
Apparently, there's also the one that it's the Avengers. It was part of the first movies that came out of Marvel, where it was like Shield's plane, that specific plane that they were using.
Oh, the Quinjet.
Yes, the Quinjet base, and you get 4 iconic figures with it. One is Loki.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, I'm not sure where. Only specific certain stores. I know Imported Toy doesn't have them, but let me check if the certified stores has the set. But I saw, like for instance, that Marvel Superheroes of the Star-Lord's helmet is doing well.
George, can you have to stop a minute?
Yes, it's the Marvel Superheroes, the Avengers Quinjet.
Oh, yeah.
So you get the
That looks really good, actually.
Yes, a lot of people are actually going for that set. So you get the Black Widow, Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America, and then Loki. I think there's not a lot of sets that's coming out with Loki itself.
Oh, okay.
So that's far, because I was actually looking, like for instance, I'm making videos of Lego retired sets. And I actually started making sets when it actually started. I saw Lego Marvel actually started only in 2012.
Yeah?
Yes, and then I only saw one set that had Loki itself from what I've seen. So that will probably be an iconic minifigure if you want to get that, what's his name, set itself. So I'm not sure if you have the Quinjet.
No, it's one I've been looking at, but I haven't got it.
So now I've actually given you an idea what you can get.
My wife will hate you for that. No, so Sonia puts up with a lot, to be honest, with all Lego sets, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, because There's the Marvel sets. It is also a very iconic sets if you just focus on that. Um, like I really like the small Hulkbuster set that they actually brought out. So
Yeah.
When you compare it to the one that actually came out, I think it was 2015, 2016.
Well, they did that massive set as well, didn't they? The Hulkbuster last year.
Yes, yeah, but I'm talking about the one that was also a smaller one, but it's not as big as the Hulkbuster that they brought out last year. I'm not
Oh, okay.
I'm not kind of like a huge fan of that Hulkbuster of that one. I see here now on the Lego certified stores, it's been marked off from 8,800 rand to 7,479 rand. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it, but yeah, if there's anybody that actually wants to buy it, then yeah, they can actually do it.
Oh, that's a bit of a nightmare, this bit.
Let's check here.
This is horrible, this bit. There's basically 4 of the robot arms that connect to 4 bars either side to get the right angle. But there's no access into the inside of it.
Yeah, sometimes the set, it's sometimes very tricky to install certain pieces. I don't know how they thought about installing certain areas within certain sets, but yeah, they do manage to get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys also realized about how a lot of people that are buying Spider-Man sets?
No.
Yes, it's flying off the shelves here. When I look at the sets that are being sold here on Imported Toy, it's literally sold out.
Yeah. So the Spider-Man sets are okay, but I presume that's just for the minifigures again.
Yes, I think it's for the minifigures. I'm not sure, but like the Iron Man, the Iron Spider-Man, like that one. A lot of people are buying that set. It's literally sold out, and the other one where it was, I was looking for it now, and now it's gone. But I saw it; it's sold out. I'm just looking for it. Sure. Now I can't find it.
Should that have been on there first?
Oh, it's the Spider-Man's drone deal.
Okay.
It's a kind of like a black Spider-Man with yellow or a gold pieces in it.
Right.
It's literally sold out. And the one that for the Spider-Man at the Sanctum workshop, I have 2 of those sets, and it's sold out.
Yeah, because we got the Sanctum workshop. That was the second-hand set I bought, actually.
Sure, it's scary to see how many people are actually buying Spider-Man sets.
Yeah. This seemed a bit crazy. That's that because the Spider-Man ones, for me, they're a bit more of a play set.
Yes.
So it's not something we generally look towards, is it? But,
No.
Yeah, like for instance, I'm seeing they are bringing like the small play feature sets for children.
Yeah.
But there was this one movie that they actually brought out with the. It was like a Disney cartoon Spider-Man where there was also
Spider-Verse.
Yes, something like that, where there was the Ghost Spider and yes. I see there's a new set that came out now, but it's like for 4+, but it has 3 different Spider-Mans.
Yeah, because the Daily Bugle, when they brought it out, had 3 or 4 different Spider-Men, was it? They even had the Spider-Ham in it. What's wrong, George?
You've built it wrong.
What's been built wrong, George?
Because there's something that should be 90 degrees to the right.
So what's that? Show me what's wrong.
Yeah.
Well, show me.
I can't show you a brick wall. So that should be turned.
Okay. Well, so we've got a piece in the wrong location.
Yep, and it does
Actually, it's my fault.
because I built it and it was the right way when I built it.
No, but I haven't taken this bit off.
It was right way when I built it. So
It can't have been.
it was.
There you go. What did I break off? Look at that.
Hope so.
Oh, sorry, just having to do some running repairs.
It's fine. Look, I also
Break something on one side and breaking something on the other.
What a surprise.
yeah, I also make mistakes. So it's like, for instance, the Clone Commander Cody helmet, like
Yeah.
all those eyepieces. It's sometimes difficult to see everything properly if you just stand trying to build the set. So because the white pieces also have different layers, you can't see everything. So
No.
like for instance, I don't know if you realize when you build the Commander Cody's helmet, when you start adding the pieces to the side of the helmet itself, they don't actually illustrate where that you need to install it, because when you start adding the back piece, and there's two bottom sections for the chin that you need to add, which needs to connect to the back section. And I never realized it, and then I saw it was not aligning with each other. So I literally had to take it off, realign it, and then I could connect everything as one set.
Yeah, it's annoying when you have to backtrack.
Yes.
It's not quite going together properly. I forgot what I was going to say now.
Oh no, what a shame.
Oh, shush you.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Going back to the brickheads we were talking about earlier with the Lord of the Rings ones.
Yes.
Now, I've done it with one of them. I've still got to do. So I've done it with Gandalf.
Yes.
Still need to do the Balrog. But I did a stop motion build.
Yes.
Took ages.
Yeah,
Sure.
so that's stop motion.
I think it was the wrong set to really start trying to do stop motion builds on.
Yes.
Especially looking at the Balrog, because what I try to do with Gandalf is the pieces actually climb up on themselves to get to the top.
Yes.
With the Balrog, I don't know if I can do that.
Did you actually? Did you manage to buy the Brickhead Eve and Wally set?
No, I wasn't sure about that one, so we didn't go for that in the end.
Yeah, because I literally see it's sold out. It's literally sold out. Yeah, I see now. I see on the Lego certified stores now here in South Africa. It's hard to find new and exclusive, but the Lord of the Rings Brickhead, it's still the same. It's not hard to find. Nothing. I've seen all the Disney sets of the Brickhead. It's hard to find.
No, the Disney brickheads do look nice, I must admit, but
Yeah. But I did you actually what I actually see is if you start purchasing sets online from Lego certified stores in South Africa, they actually give you a keychain with a set.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys actually, it's a part of the new Flash movie that's coming out this year.
okay.
Of the it looks like Flash is going back into time. Of Batman that came out of 1989.
Yeah.
So they brought out a keychain of Batman, which the coat is not like a normal material. It's a rubberized Batman coat.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've actually seen it, and I'm not sure if they're actually selling it. I'm actually going to look now if they are selling it. But what I've been doing thus far, I have like 6 to 8 keychains.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not sure what I need to do, if I need to put it in those kind of like see-through display features of Lego, of we actually can add all the keychains that you've actually bought thus far. Like, you know, the Stranger Things, that
Yeah.
one keychain of it was one of the monsters.
Yeah, the Demogorgon.
Yes. So literally, you can actually display all the keychains that you've actually bought thus far. Like I have a couple of keychains of Ahsoka Tano. What's his name? Friends. I have one of them. Just a normal red brick minifigure keychain. So yeah, let me quickly see if I can
Yeah,
see.
we haven't got many keychains. We've got some of the like the torch ones.
Yes, yeah, here I see it. It's a DC Comics superheroes Batman keychain, and with a rubberized um, cape that he's basically wearing.
Yeah.
It's like just 99 rand.
Okay.
Yeah, and I basically also bought the tumbler set. That's really. I can't wait to literally start building that set.
Yeah, I did like the tumbler. The only thing is where you actually some of the parts really held on by like the claw pieces.
Yes,
to
yes.
try and get the angle. That was the only thing that I wasn't keen on, because the panels can all move around slightly just to be able to get them.
Yes.
But overall, yeah, it is a fantastic set. I think out of that and the 1989, I prefer the 1989 one.
Yeah.
It's still amazing. That's how the camera. Let me just quickly move this. I'll point straight back.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
So you're basically
yeah, I'll show you some bit. We're back on the screen. So I've got the Batman up there.
Yes.
But yeah, I think they do look amazing together. Is that it?
I'm extremely excited for the next bit. Let me finally get to open this.
Oh,
So it looks like it's a plaque stand with
A couple of
characters. Yeah.
no, because we don't know what is inside. It's the kind of like you. Oh.
Is it on there?
So it's not gonna be a box they're gonna reuse, is it?
We'll keep it with the main thing. Don't rip it.
Maybe just use a knife just to cut it properly.
It won't open otherwise. Just open it as if we usually would.
Yes, which is a real brick spacer, so we don't rip it.
So we're not going to sell it, are we? An empty box.
No, but it goes inside the main box, doesn't it?
Gosh.
No,
now look who's ripping it.
No, that's where you pulled it out.
Moans at me about ripping it. It's exactly the same
No,
thing.
it's because of where you pulled it up.
Yeah, right, okay. I only ripped when you moved it, but it's still my fault. It makes sense.
I think they've actually glued the packet to the inside of the box.
Can I build this?
We can both build this.
I could build one of the minifigures.
I'll do Hagrid since that's supposed to be me, yeah.
No, that's true. Doesn't know that.
Did you actually know the type of figures you were going to give with that box or not? Was it kind of like a mystery box?
It's a mystery box, but it actually showed them on the outside of the box.
Sure.
But there's a really nice plaque in this.
Okay, at least no, it's not a sticker.
Yes. So it's got "Welcome Harry to Diagon Alley" by Rubius Hagrid, like a Harry Potter. So I think that's really nice.
Yes.
And it's unlike some of the printed ones you get. It's a really clear print. It's not washed out like you do sometimes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's really nice. I like that. So you built the whole lot without me then.
You're taking too long.
I'll put the plaque on.
No, that's was on my page.
Yeah, you'll be on your page.
So,
He wants it everywhere, doesn't he?
thank you. Mm. Oh, looks like they've done the same thing, so you can have Harry sitting down as well.
Yeah.
Or is that Hagrid's legs? That'd be Hagrid's legs,
I
actually.
don't know what's. It might be Hagrid's legs, yeah.
No,
Actually, I don't know. I think it's to make his
No,
body
they're in
bigger.
this.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
they're
think how valuable the Hagrid figure is going to become now.
Yeah, the Hagrid figures, I think. Is this the second one we've got? Or is it just the gold one we've got? I've got a feeling there's another set we've got, but I don't know.
Probably.
Isn't
But yeah,
there
well,
also,
one of our friends, he calls me Hagrid.
isn't there also a Brickheads that's basically a Hagrid, which has Hagrid itself?
What's that, sorry?
Lego set of the Brickheads, which has Hagrid.
Yes, it's the one that, is he in the one with the teachers?
No, I see here with the professors. It's not the one with Snake and the other professors.
Right.
And you know what other set is a very valuable one to actually get, that you can actually sell in the future, is the one of Ahsoka Tano. Everybody's going for that brickhead.
Yeah, that's a really nice set, that is.
We have that, don't we?
Yeah, he's up there.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
so recently we put a shelf up.
Yes.
It's actually a picture shelf, but it's the perfect size for.
They say it's a good investment set to get for the future.
Yeah.
So I just quickly looked. Yeah, with the Hagrid is basically coming with Harry, Hermione, and Ron Weasley. So basically, it's that combination, and then basically with the others, the professors. So yeah.
Now this is quite a nice minifigure, because if you look at the size, well, let's go normal minifigure. It's got a huge body on it.
Yes. And with his umbrella, the umbrella
Yeah.
that you think.
Well, that's really nice. So, I mean, it's quite funny when his head looks miniature compared to the body. He put his hairpiece on, 'cause his hairpiece is huge.
Very interesting.
That's really nice. I like that. So he goes that side of it.
Thank goodness been waiting so I can put less piece on.
Yeah, I think you can literally now take the others off and you can combine it to this one now, man. And then you have the whole combined set.
So one thing also, it's got the team behind it. I also like the fact that it tells you who they all are.
Yes.
So and it's different scenes as well. So they've
Yeah,
got
I
Diagon Alley, tour guide as Hagrid. And the moment Harry's Gilderoy, Lockhart, Influence, Blots. So yeah, so it's quite good that. So it's got the individual scenes that you build up. So we get the rest of the set.
I don't think that will fit on the camera.
I think they will, because literally they, if you look at the back there and you combine, they will literally, it looks like it will fit as one. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, whether they're quiet for something, let's go to the other view on the camera.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to fit on, George.
Yes, yes.
As long as I don't drop any. But I do love this set. I think it's really nicely put together.
Oh, is it just those three? Is there not another one?
There's one more.
So
Got Ollivanders.
That's the one I built. I know you built this one.
I built
Which
this
one did I build?
You built this one.
Yeah.
yes, with the purple or the pink, I can't.
It's hard to see.
So it's basically a combination of how many pieces that they say is this whole set?
It's about 6,000.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, but it's about 6,000 pieces.
Sure, it's a lot.
But it's, yeah, I mean, we'll have to try and turn the train a bit because we'll actually do a proper video review on this, so we can show both sides of it because there's a lot of detail on the inside of this.
Yes, yes.
And as I say, one of the things I do like is, apart from, oh, actually, I'll just turn to the side. Apart from these balloons, which just turns out to the side, you can't really see it's just off the edge here.
Yes, yes.
There's things like a staircase that you can expand, so you just spin it round to make it so it's more of a play set.
Yes,
but
yes.
It's not so flat against the wall. You actually rotate the staircase back into it.
Yes, I think it's also like the Great Hall of the Harry Potter set.
Yes.
Which also has that staircase.
But yeah, I think overall, as a Harry Potter fan, this is amazing. I mean, I'm a Harry Potter fan.
I think this is a massive set.
Yeah, and I say the castle is good, and it is one of my favourite sets. But I think this is amazing. And when they bring out, you can tell how long it's going inside building. It's got dust on it. I think because rumours are, I've not seen any official details on it yet, is they're bringing out a Gringotts Bank, which is again supposed to be like 4,000 or 5,000 pieces. I understand. And I think if they could fit onto this, that would be amazing.
Yeah, what's his name? They're also bringing out what I've heard, $500. The Marvel Avengers, the Iron Man's Tower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think Lego's just going for, they are trying to make as much as money out of our pockets with the display sets we are looking for. And I think a lot of people have been asking for it. So I think they're just kind of like trying to provide the necessary sets that collectors have been looking for over the past few years. So, yeah. But have you actually bought all the other sets of Harry Potter which can be combined with the castle itself?
No, well, we've got most of them. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show this up once.
Here we go.
Hopefully we won't lose picture.
Yep. Imagine the live stream should be black.
So, as we spoke earlier, hopefully is that on the camera for the Batman?
Yes.
So we've got the 3 Batman. And then if you look over that side, if the light's not in the way, the Harry Potter sets that fit together.
Okay.
But we got all the ones that had the golden minifigure in. Because that was a really nice collection. Because there was some buildings and the chess set and things like that to get the golden minifigures.
Yes. I think it was the 20th anniversary.
Yes. So I think this is the only other Hagrid we have of that.
Yes. Yo, what set was that? I can't even remember.
What's that, sorry?
The golden Hagrid. With which one set did that one come with? I can't even remember.
I'm trying to think which one did that. That was with the Hogwarts icons, wasn't it? The Hagrid. I think the 3 in the middle, the Hagrid, McGonagall, and Dumbledore, were the massive icon set with the Hedwig.
Yes.
And then you had the others. There was the chess sets, the Chamber of Secrets.
Yes. Like Chamber of Secrets. The Chamber of Secrets one is literally sold out in South Africa. You can't get it. It's it's scary to see how fast seats can actually get sold out in South Africa itself.
So I did like the fact that the board set modular. The only issue you had was there were too many roofs. So if you want to put them all together, it ends up being a really, really long model unless you're not going to use some of the bits.
Yeah, I think that's the problem with the Harry Potter set. Like it becomes too massive, and like you have to combine everything as one big castle. And I don't think a lot of people actually expect that it will take up a lot of room. So
No. But yeah, overall, so I think the Harry Potter sets generally have been really good.
yes, definitely.
There's been a
Uh,
couple. You didn't like the Room of Requirement, did you?
No.
I thought the minifigures in the Room of Requirement were really good,
The set was terrible. Though.
but the set wasn't very good. I think some of them they've made them again. It's the playset bit, so we're not the biggest fans of playsets.
yes, yes.
But I think they're too simplified. You know, and I think the Room of Requirements is one where they did that. There was not enough detail at all.
Yeah.
Well, I say the minifigures you got and what's the magic? I can't think what they're called now. Where they have like the animal in the magic, there's the blue sort of light. I can't think of the name for it now. But they've got these, I think it's the rabbit and cat in that, and they're really nice pieces of Lego. It was just let down by the fact that the actual building itself was too small.
Yeah, no.
But now I'm glad we've finally finished this.
Yeah, me too.
I think it just looks fantastic, and as we'll get it back on the.
Yes.
We will do a proper review so we can show the inside and everything, because there is a lot going on in this set.
Yeah, so basically for the next live stream, I think, what did you say again? What's the other set that we will look at?
I'd like to do the X-Wing as the next live.
Oh, the X-Wing. Yeah, the X-Wing, definitely.
And I'm looking forward to that because it'd be good to see a comparison. Just looking up the old one. It'd be good to see the comparison as to how it is with the last one, because some people have said it's not as good as the last one. It's just bigger. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a good comparison. But this will be our fourth sort of big X-Wing, because we had the Luke's X-Wing from before, which was the non-UCS set. So I had one myself, and then we got one as a second-hand one, didn't we?
Yeah, the R2D2, that one that's behind you, is that also a UCS set? I can't remember.
It's one of those that people said it should have been a UCS set, but it wasn't actually sold as a UCS.
Oh, okay.
So they had the old R2D2, which is a UCS set, and so this one is, from what I've seen, is so much better.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason, they released it as a standard set rather than UCS.
Okay.
Patronus, there you go. George just looked at it. So it's the Patronus, it's the animals.
It's hard to find those. I put magic creatures in it first.
It's everything, basically.
Yeah.
But
so we get really specific. You go blue magic creatures, goes up cholesterol. So if you go blue magic creatures, cat, rabbit, and then it comes up with it after a while.
But I think with the R2D2,
yes,
the thing that's going to make this, I'm surprised that it's not really expensive already, is you have the 50th anniversary printed tile.
Yes.
Printed block. This was the only set that was available in. So I can see this, but I don't understand, like, say, why it wasn't a UCS set.
Yeah, because I'm also looking at buying the R2D2 before it gets sold out. You know, what's his name? That BD1. Now with the new Star Wars. Yes, the new Star Wars game that came out. It's basically getting a lot of good reviews thus far.
Yeah, we've started playing it, haven't we? We haven't got very far into it. But
You've started playing it.
Well, I've started playing
it. I've been doing it.
I think the attention to detail in it is phenomenal.
The problems I have is that if I'm playing a game and then a new game comes out, I think, okay, I'll finish the new game. It shouldn't take me too long. It's fine. And then because I try to complete the game, I go for like weeks and weeks on it, and then the game I wanted to complete before that, I've completely forgotten the controls and have to restart. So the game I'm doing at the moment, I've restarted. This is my 5th attempt of trying to actually finish it.
And George will be playing another game things in preparation for the Indiana Jones coming out. George is actually starting to play through the original Lego Indiana Jones game.
Oh, on which platform? Was it
PC.
PlayStation? PC.
Yeah. So we've got the original one and the adventure continues. So we'll do both of them, and George will do full run-throughs on them.
Yeah, because what I actually started playing through the Hobbit.
Yes, I've seen your videos on that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been uploading it, but you know what's very annoying is some Lego basically created the feature where the whole scene doesn't display over the whole screen.
Oh, okay.
So literally, you can kind of fix it, but I've tried multiple times, but it doesn't want to work. Like it kind of like puts it in the square box. So there's like rectangular black sections around the scenes which you can play and see in the gaming itself. But I think they just did it for that particular game, but I'm not sure with regards to Indiana Jones. So I've not seen it. So, but I have seen with regards to Marvel superheroes. It's the entire screen is covered. But what is a bit annoying is I think there's too many characters in the Marvel's Lego, the Lego Marvel superheroes gaming that you actually, like George said, you forget the controls. You can't remember all the characters' controls. So it becomes too complicated to actually play the game.
Yeah, no, yeah, because everyone has this slight difference.
Yes. So
I would say the Indiana Jones one it's one of the, well, you can tell it's one of the earlier ones because there's no speech.
Yes.
It's strange grunts and everything from the characters.
Yes. Probably also the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes. Oh, blimey, yeah. I remember playing that one when it came out. So I think we might have that on because I've been looking for the Lego games on PC. So I'm hoping we'll start going through some of them because they are fantastic.
Yeah, I think
the only issue we had is I'm a bit worried about the copyright side of it because it literally plays the Indiana Jones theme all the way through the game.
Yeah, what I do is if I see a copyright writing, I just replace it with with another song.
Well, the only issue is get rid of all the sound effects. Because
it does, but at least you because you don't want your channel to get penalized with regards to copyrights. So rather remove it and just keep on with the gameplay because it really adds. If I can look at it just through the video that because I think it was of the Fellowship. It was, I think, the last video of the Fellowship, and it got at least 20 views, and it gave me like the average view was between 5 minutes and 30 seconds. So times that 20 with 5 minutes, it gives you a lot of watch hours just actually watch the gameplay. So and I see a lot of people actually rather watch the scenes where there was a battle than where there was just the normal features. Like, for instance, that first battle that took place of Lord of the Rings and the Fellowship, that got like, I think, 180 views.
Oh, okay.
So but I'm glad that you guys actually started playing with the Indiana. I know I've basically placed it on my wish list for Steam, but I haven't actually bought it. I'm literally looking at buying the what's his name, that the Star Wars of the what was it, the Fallen Order or something like that.
The first one.
Yes, the first one. I'm looking at buying that one. But I see it. It takes up like 55 gigabytes of space. It's like, yo, it just takes up a lot of space on your PC. So yeah,
Yeah, what we'll do as well, just before we finish, is let's show the inside of this actually, because we'll do a full review, but so we don't have to show what we built today. So this is actually quite nice. You've got a strange angled window on Diagon Alley, but then there's a mechanism here, so it actually picks up his top.
yes, I can remember that.
It'd be quite nice to try and get a little motor on that, so it does automatically.
And you know what will be very nice? Light kits.
Yes. Yeah, well, I had a word with my friend because I was going to try and do it with wireless lights, but I don't think it's a big enough area for it to be able to do it. Because it'll project upwards. Because I was thinking about putting it underneath, but it only goes up about. Well, it'd do one floor basically.
Mm.
Because I was looking to have it running under the whole lot, and then you literally just put the light in there, so you won't have any wires. But it's the sound field just isn't tall enough.
The sound field.
The electrical field isn't tall enough, unfortunately. I don't know why I said sound.
Electrical field.
Yeah, and it takes the electricity.
Yeah, I know, but still.
But the outside of it, so I think is really nice. And some gorgeous details on this.
Yeah, and the stickers there on the left-hand side.
Yeah, so also on the left you've got can't read it there. Jinx off. I think just the Weasleys side. Yeah. And the Dark Mark, whatever that is. No idea what the Dark Mark is.
Sweet.
And then on the other side, you've got Weezer's Wizard Wheeze is always Wheeze guaranteed. Shenanigans for all. What's that? Petrifying products, is that?
Yeah.
Masterpieces of modern magic. And Weasley's Wisdom Wheezes. And
Not wizarding, wizard.
Wizard, no. The best in jesting. And disastrous delights. Yeah. So there's loads of sticks on the outside, but so if we turn it around, the inside is packed. I mean, the colours in this are fantastic.
Yes, the staircase.
I like the way they've done all the staircases. And it's very simple. It's just the cone pieces, just 3 different colours of cone pieces.
Yes.
And it looks really nice. But say the detail is a bit hard to see. But so you got all the shelves with the different suites on the side. There's loads and loads of stickers. This was the sticker sheet just for this one building.
Sure. That's a lot.
Yeah. So, but they've got all the individual boxes. They've got their own stickers on that thing. So there's quite a bit of replication in there in terms of the stickers. But I think overall it's a fun build.
Yeah, basically,
unfortunately, we won't see this side very much because it'll be against the wall.
Yeah, basically, if you like, I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, but I really like the castle sets. But if you are a huge Harry Potter fan and you really want to get the set, I would really recommend it. Not only for display features, but also due to the amount of pieces that you can get for the set and the actually it's one of the iconic scenes from Harry Potter. If you think about it, it takes you through a time period of certain scenes that took place in the whole the trilogy of the Harry Potter. If you look at all 4 buildings, so yeah,
that's the thing I liked about the book at the end, where it tells you the characters that are included.
Yeah, and all the minifigures.
And the significance of when they were in the films.
Yes.
So I've not seen that before in a set. And I thought that was a really nice touch.
Yeah, no, it's definitely.
Just put on the skin maybe.
Right, I've just noticed the stairs wasn't quite in the right place.
You know, that
You put the stairs on, actually.
no, I don't think so.
Yeah, you definitely did.
No, I don't remember that.
It was Dobby. It was Dobby that did it. Right?
Could do with Dobby to move it without having to take any bits apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's better. The stairs were sitting a bit high at the bottom end.
Oh, that's fine. What's his
That's
name?
big,
Yeah, but I think it really looks amazing, and
Yeah.
I'm really glad that we actually managed to complete it, even though we had such a busy schedule with work and studies and stuff like that. We managed to finish it now, and I'm really looking forward for when the X-wing comes. I'm also trying to get some of the UCS sets, but yeah, you also need to balance your budget and like you can't always get all the Star Wars sets. I
No.
think, for instance, if you look at the amount of Star Wars sets that they're bringing out, it's you literally cannot cope with the amount of sets. It's like I also see Brandon. He's not going for any UCA sets. He's literally
Right.
just going for the small sets.
Well, at some point, I don't know how we're going to do it. I'd like to do a video as an overview of the UCS sets that we have.
Yes,
I
yes.
just don't know where we'd do it because it needs such a big area.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm going to leave that up to you to figure it out.
But as I because a couple of the newer ones have been a bit smaller with the A-wing and the land speeder. But when you look at especially things like the Star Destroyer and the Millennium Falcon,
Yes.
the Republic gunship, it's not because it's not just the tall; they're extremely wide as well.
Yes.
Very
Yeah.
Indeed, yeah. So it's hard to fit them anyway. Say I wouldn't be able to fit them on this table. There's no
Yeah.
maybe.
That's what I'm also trying to do now. Like, for instance, the perspex and the acrylics that you can actually cover your sets, especially now on the fall when I'm trying to build my clone army, especially displaying it with the ATTs and the Republic gunships. Or not gunships, the Republic fighter tanks.
Yes.
Like it will be an iconic scene where you have the combination of the 212th, then the 501st. I'm not sure what the clone squads with the purple ones were. I'm not sure which number they were.
I think it's not too tough. Just go back on now.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember, but just the combination of everyone that will be, and just displaying them as one. That will be actually nice. But the problem is now you kind of like, we know with white pieces and with dust, you need to protect them. That's why I want to kind of like buy. There's one person I know of that actually makes that whole thing for you. So you can literally just put in the necessary stuff and then just close it off, and then you can display it. And that's what I'm also trying to think of for the Rivendell set. Because I have been looking at a poster to get the Middle Earth. We've actually suggested it on the WhatsApp group of putting up a yes, just to display it behind what's his name, Rivendell. So yeah, I'm looking at those aspects, but it's also you have to work according to your budgets and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll see what happens.
So it's the 187th Legion.
Yes. Oh, thanks. Yo, there's so many names.
Yeah, so I do like the idea of getting the Middle Earth map behind Rivendell, but I think that would work if, like you say, if it's on its own.
Yes.
Because mine sort of overlaps with the Hogwarts Castle. So I think but yeah, the biggest issue I've got, I'd love to get stuff behind perspex because everything is getting dusty.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
nothing fits on a shelf.
Yeah, I think if you need to prepare for the set that is coming out, I'm not sure if it's coming out in the end of this year or beginning of next year. Is that other one of the Mordor, the tower of the Eye of Sauron? So basically combining that with the Rivendell set.
Yeah,
So-
one surprised if that's sort of August, September time.
Yeah, I think it's probably, they mentioned it will probably come out either end of this year and or beginning next year, because they are basing it on how the sales are going with regards to Rivendell.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what Lego does, but really keen to see, and that's why I'm literally saving my money now to see what especially that the Venator.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it that they're bringing out with Captain Rex, because if that's it, I know that's going to sell out.
Well, I think that's probably going to be November, isn't it? Because it seems to have got in the habit now of the cheapest UCS set in May, and then
Yes.
the more expensive set in November.
It's going up.
Yeah, what is also very interesting, because you managed to get the ATST Walker now, and I think for a very very good price. I think you said it was £130. If I
Yes.
work back quickly, that's about 2,600 rand in South Africa, which is not a bad price. I will probably think it will be 4,000 to 5,000 rand now at the moment if you go try and get it from someone. But what I see at the moment, a lot of people are selling their sets for very good prices, especially that droid that is next to the tall neck, which is behind you. That one with
the DO droid.
Yes, like I think it goes for 1,500 rand, and there's one person that's selling it for 500 rand. So
Yeah.
it's 1,000 rand. And that also that I did not manage to get that Inquisitor set.
Yeah.
I showed, because I think it goes for 1,800 rand, and that person is selling it for 900 rand. But it doesn't have the boxes and the instructions. So he said he literally just built it and displayed it against his wall, but he's moving. I think he's immigrating to another country, so he's trying to get rid of his set. So I have looked at it, but I will literally need to clean it and basically just remove the dust. But yeah, it is a set that's worthwhile getting it, because the minifigures, the Inquisitors, is going to be really valuable. But yeah, I think for now we literally need to keep an eye on Facebook Marketplace or eBay and the other places, because I definitely see a lot of people are getting rid of these sets for a very, very good price. So yeah.
Yeah, so I think the best bargain I had recently was the
castle.
The helicarrier.
Yes.
Yes. You got ages
That's Christmas.
Yeah.
But yeah,
4 months.
But say that the price got out for it was sorry.
No, it's fine.
It was about half the price of what everyone else was selling it, and it had the motors and light kit.
Yeah, you remember that one lady that I usually buy sets from? She also is a non-profit organization because her son is disabled. You basically looked at the future of buying that Big Ben set. I think she has sold it already.
Yeah, so I couldn't justify it.
Yeah, so basically, she notified me this week. It's the lady that I actually bought that Slave One UCS set from. So she basically notified me this week. You know that 2013 Star Wars set of the Boba Fett's castle, or where Jabba the Hutt? It's yes, with the rank.
The one where it came in a couple of sets, so you could actually have the cage or the cage area underneath it.
Yes, the cage. She showed me this week. She said she got this set, but she doesn't know which Star Wars set it is. And then when I looked at it, she showed me the Rancor. I was like, wow, but this is actually a very valuable set, and everybody's looking for the Rancor. But she said there's some pieces that is a bit damaged, but she will go and look and find new pieces for me for that specific set. So she also said if I after this, it's one of these technique sets with it's kind of like a truck, but it's like a light. It's a dark blue, orange, white, which it's a towing truck. She's also going to sell me that one in the future. So yeah, I'm looking at getting those sets. But yeah, I will definitely keep you guys up in the loop of what happens. But yeah, really looking forward to those sets.
Yeah, because I say the Rancor bit, I say it looked really good. I like the fact that it was modular, wasn't it? Because it was two sets that you all get together to build the full palace.
Yes. And I'm looking at building now while I'm working, or in the evenings, the set of Boba Fett of the palace.
Yeah.
The book of Boba Fett. I'm trying to see if I can build that set during spare time. So I've placed it on the table. So sooner or later I will start opening and start building it. So when I have time.
No, it's quite a nice set, that one. I think most of the Star Wars sets that come out over recent years have been really good. Yeah, that I've not been keen on, but overall, I've been quite impressed with all of them. But it's just unfortunate you have to pay that premium for Star Wars sets.
Yeah, it's but like we said, they are bringing too many sets, and we cannot cope with the amount of money that we need to put out to get it. But yeah,
I have a broken set now.
I haven't broken it. I've just noticed this again.
Yeah, so you broke it, I think.
I haven't broken it. Well, actually, it's probably when I was crossing the stairs there.
So you did break it.
Well, maybe. I've got to live up to my breaking down now.
See what I got to do with it today.
But anyway, guys,
it's fantastic. But I think we're going to have to call it a day, unfortunately. But
yes.
But no, it's been fantastic. So thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. And let's see what's happening in the future, and I can join you guys when you build the X-Wing.
Excellent. Yeah. So I'll be on Lego at midnight tonight, just to get the order in.
Oh, you're on at midnight.
Well, I'll try and order it at midnight when you can.
Yeah, and try and see if you can get an additional Ahsoka Tano briquette.
Yeah, I can't really afford that as well. I say, well, because we've got the Executor destroyer come in, the two dioramas, the X-Wing.
Sure, guys.
And perhaps the other Indiana Jones as well. Maybe.
Yeah. And basically try and see if you can get that additional, what's that, exclusive?
Yeah, so there's three exclusives straight away. So you got the Death Star.
Yeah.
Or say exclusive. I think the Death Star is exclusive. The coin is exclusive. And then I think they're also giving away an X-Wing, which I think it's been on magazines before, but you get that as well.
It's a kind of like a map. Oh, it's like a hologram.
Yeah, the case for the coin is the hologram, I think.
It's the Death Star plans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get two sets and then this coin. It looks really nice.
Yeah, you know what? That's something that I always wanted, and our stores are not selling it. Is like especially the coins we're not getting it in South Africa, and the passport. I don't know if you also have the passport and you can get the stamp.
No, they don't do that. I agree.
Yeah, but anyway, that's part of life.
What's that? Yeah. I just have one before we go as well. So I mentioned the Star Wars celebration event.
Yes.
So I managed to get a hold of this.
So is it a sticker or what is it?
No, it's a 2x4, 2x6, sorry. 6? No, 2x4 printed tile.
Okay.
There was only for that event. So I got this with the brickheads.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I mean, people are asking ridiculous money for these.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
From London, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's like there was one guy, and it was 5,000 of them. First
Wow.
5,000. He went into the Leicester Square Lego store and it reopened, and it was literally just 2x4 tile that said, wasn't it? I love Leicester Square or
It's
something.
all right.
And he was selling it for £500.
Or trying to.
Trying
no.
to.
Yeah, he was never going to sell it for that price.
Is that one of the open ones?
Yeah.
Oh no, this is.
Yes, that's the Leicester Square one.
So he tried to sell that.
Oh, okay.
So why you thought you'd be able to get that, man? So I have no idea.
Yeah. We'll see what happens, but for this month, I'm just going to try and see if I can get hold of the what's his name, Rivendell set before it gets.
I would 100% recommend that.
The roof is pain though.
But like next month, I will probably look at getting the Indiana Jones, the diorama.
Yeah.
But yeah, it will also depend, especially the diorama, but it also depends on what else I will get. So yeah, those two sets are currently on my bucket list for now.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, guys, let me not take up more of your time. But
no, thank you so much for joining us today. So it's a great pleasure to have you join us, and always enjoy our chats together. So
yes, definitely, and we must try and see if we can get Chow and Brandon and the others to join us. I know Xavier couldn't, but due to being with his family, and I'm glad that he is spending time with his family and friends.
Yes.
But yeah, we must try and see if we can get the others to join us.
Yeah, so for us, George, I think it does take priority.
But anyway, guys, you must enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you once again for allowing me to be part of your building the Harry Potter set.
No, it's an absolute pleasure. So, no, thank you for taking the time out to join us. To say it's much appreciated.
You're welcome, guys. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and see you next time.
Thank you. You too. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.